Okay, so get this, everyone. We're going to deep dive into that whole Zendaya ring thing today.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the one that like set the internet on fire after the Golden Globes?
Yeah.
Is it an engagement ring from Tom Holland?
Right.
So we found this Forbes article that breaks it all down.
Okay.
And get this. The ring is estimated to be worth like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wow.
Yeah.
What I found interesting is that the article suggests that it might be from Jessica McCormack,
Okay.
a UK jeweler who's known for her vintage-inspired pieces.
So we're not talking just any mall jewelry store.
Yeah, oh no.
This is high-end stuff.
Exactly. McCormack has like a very devoted celebrity clientele.
Uh-huh.
Zoe Kravitz is a fan.
Oh, wow.
And even shows her for her own engagement ring.
Right.
So you know it's going to have that unique kind of almost heirloom quality to it.
And the details on this ring are pretty wild.
Yeah.
We're talking a 5.02 carat cushion cut diamond.
Wow.
Can you imagine having that much sparkle just on your finger?
Oh, it's definitely a sizable stone.
Yeah.
And the cushion cut itself is known for its brilliance.
Okay.
It's basically a square shape with these softened, rounded corners.
Oh.
And they set it horizontally across the band, which is called an east-west setting.
Okay.
Adding to that vintage feel.
So it's not just big, it's a statement piece.
Absolutely.
No wonder everyone's buzzing about it.
Right.
And the article mentions that estimates for this ring range from $120,000 to $500,000.
Wow.
That's a pretty penny.
It is a pretty penny, even for Hollywood.
Right.
That range in price is interesting, though.
Yeah.
Because it shows how a diamond's value goes way beyond just its size.
Okay.
Clarity, the way it's cut, and even its history all play a role.
Oh, interesting.
You're essentially paying for a tiny piece of art with a story behind it.
And speaking of interesting, the article pointed out that Zendaya is a Bulgari ambassador,
Right.
but decided to wear this mystery ring instead.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if maybe she's making a statement without actually saying anything.
It's certainly possible.
Right.
This could be her way of subtly confirming the engagement rumors while still maintaining that sense of privacy that she likes.
Right. I can just picture those reporters hounding her for a confirmation.
Oh, no.
And she just flashes that ring with a sly smile.
Yep.
Classic Zendaya.
Classic Zendaya.
She and Tom Holland have been really intentional about keeping their relationship private.
Very much so.
In fact, the article quotes Holland saying, "We don't think that we owe it to anyone. It's our thing, and it has nothing to do with our careers."
Yeah, I like that.
That's a refreshing perspective.
It is.
Especially in Hollywood, where relationships are so often in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you think that this ring might be their way of sharing the news,
Yeah,
but on their own terms.
exactly.
Especially considering Zendaya shut down engagement rumors in the past.
Oh, that's right.
Remember when she wore that ring that everyone thought was from Tom?
Yeah,
But she clarified it was just for her hat.
just an accessory.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Uh-huh.
Maybe this time it's the real deal.
Maybe so.
This whole thing is like a real-life mystery novel.
Well, this ring engagement or not has definitely sparked a lot of conversation about what jewelry means to us.
That's a great point.
You know?
It's easy to get caught up in the whole celebrity aspect of it,
Sure.
but it's interesting to think about the deeper meaning behind jewelry,
Right.
especially something like an engagement ring.
Absolutely. It's not just about the sparkle.
Right.
It's a symbol of commitment.
Yeah.
A promise for the future.
And that symbolism has been around for centuries.
Oh, absolutely.
Diamonds especially have always had this association with strength, purity, and enduring love.
Right. But there's also the artistry and the craftsmanship to consider.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Think about the intricate designs, the precision of the cuts.
Uh-huh.
Zendaya's ring with that vintage style and that unique setting. It's almost like a tiny sculpture.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if she had any say in the design,
Right.
given her amazing sense of style.
Imagine collaborating with a top jeweler like Jessica McCormack.
That would be amazing.
But even if we're not celebrities with these unlimited budgets,
Right.
jewelry can hold so much sentimental value,
Oh, absolutely.
like a family heirloom, or even a simple necklace that reminds you of a special moment or person.
It's true. Those pieces carry a weight that no expensive diamond ever could.
Yeah.
They connect us to our past, our loved ones, and our own personal stories.
It's fascinating how something so small can hold so much meaning.
It really is.
And it makes you realize there's so much more to jewelry than just the price tag or the sparkle.
Sure.
There are whole layers of history, symbolism, and personal connection.
It's true, and it makes this whole Zendaya ring saga even more intriguing, wouldn't you say?
Completely. We've got a whole lot more to unpack here.
I think so.
This deep dive is just getting started. You know, it's funny. We often associate jewelry with things like status and wealth.
Right.
But it's so much more than that.
It really is.
Like, think about it.
Yeah.
Jewelry can even be a powerful symbol of love. Like engagement rings, they're not just a shiny accessory.
Right.
They represent a commitment.
Exactly.
A promise for the future.
And that symbolism has been around forever.
Yeah, for ages.
Yeah.
Diamonds, for example,
Right.
have always had this association with strength purity.
Yeah.
That everlasting love idea.
But it goes beyond symbolism, too.
Okay.
There's the craftsmanship.
Yeah.
The artistic skill that goes into creating these pieces.
Yeah.
Think about the intricate designs, the precise cuts, the way they combine different metals and gemstones.
It's like wearing a little piece of art.
It is.
And speaking of art,
Yeah.
Zendaya's ring with that vintage style and the east-west setting,
Right.
it's definitely one of a kind.
Absolutely.
It makes you wonder if she had a hand in designing it,
Yeah.
you know, with her incredible sense of style.
That's a fascinating thought.
Yeah.
Knowing her eye for fashion,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be surprising if she collaborated with Jessica McCormack on the design, but even if we're not talking about custom-made celebrity pieces,
Right.
jewelry can hold so much sentimental value for anyone.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you said,
Yeah.
a family heirloom.
Yeah. Passed down for generations.
Yeah,
Or even a simple necklace.
yeah.
That reminds you of a special person or a memorable trip.
Those pieces often hold more meaning than any expensive diamond could.
Yeah.
They're tangible connections to our past, our loved ones, our own personal stories.
It's like they carry a piece of our hearts.
Yeah.
You know? And you know what else I find interesting?
What's that?
The way jewelry can empower people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It can boost your confidence, make you feel glamorous,
Yeah.
or just be a way to express your individuality.
Think about the impact of a statement necklace.
Right.
Or like a bold pair of earrings.
Totally.
They can completely transform an outfit.
Yeah.
Make you feel like $1,000,000.
And it's not just about the look.
Right.
Jewelry can also be a symbol of cultural identity or a way to connect with a particular group or community.
Like those friendship bracelets we used to make as kids.
Exactly.
Or those beaded necklaces that hold cultural significance.
Yeah, jewelry can be a really powerful form of self-expression.
Yeah.
And a way to connect with others who share your values or interests.
It's incredible how something so small can hold so much meaning
It is.
and represent so many different things to different people.
It truly is. And it's something to keep in mind when we see those dazzling celebrity jewels.
Yeah.
You know, there's always more to the story than meets the eye.
Well said.
Yeah.
We've talked about the symbolism,
Yeah.
the artistry, the sentimental value.
Right.
But there's another layer we need to consider.
Okay.
The story behind Zendaya's ring.
Okay.
The fact that it might be an engagement ring from Tom Holland
Yeah.
adds a whole other level of intrigue and romance to this whole thing.
Ah, yes. The love story.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate fairy tale.
Right.
Two young, talented, successful people finding love in the whirlwind of Hollywood.
And the fact that they've managed to keep their relationship so private,
I know.
despite the constant media attention,
Right.
it makes it even more special.
It truly speaks to their commitment to each other
Yeah.
and their desire to build a strong foundation away from the public eye.
And now with this ring, it feels like they're ready to share their happiness with the world,
It does.
but on their own terms.
It's a beautiful gesture, and it makes you wonder what the future holds for this power couple.
Maybe a secret wedding,
Ooh,
a family,
boo.
or maybe they'll continue to surprise us
Yeah.
with their unique approach to love and fame.
Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure.
What's that?
We'll be watching their journey with anticipation and excitement.
Absolutely. But before we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
there's one more aspect I think is worth exploring.
Oh, and what's that?
Wow. It's amazing how one piece of jewelry
I know, right?
can lead us down such a fascinating path.
It is.
We've uncovered so much about history and culture.
Yeah.
Even our perceptions of like value and status.
It really highlights how objects,
Yes.
even something as small as a ring,
Right.
can act as a lens through which we can examine like larger societal trends and beliefs.
You know, it's funny. We started this deep dive
Yeah.
trying to solve the mystery of Zendaya's ring.
Right.
But we ended up uncovering something much more profound.
Yeah, it's true. this whole exploration has been a reminder that there's always more to the story than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Whether it's a piece of jewelry or just a seemingly simple event, there are always these deeper layers of meaning just waiting to be discovered.
And sometimes those deeper layers can reveal a lot about ourselves and the world around us.
Absolutely. It's like we peeled back the layers of the onion and found something unexpected and thought-provoking at the core.
Well said. And as we're wrapping up this deep dive, I'm curious to hear what our listeners are thinking. What stands out to you about this whole Zendaya ring saga?
Yeah. What are your takeaways?
Have you ever considered the stories behind your own jewelry?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like maybe a family heirloom or a piece that holds special significance?
Right.
We encourage you to take a moment and reflect on the pieces you hold dear.
Yeah. What memories do they evoke? What emotions do they stir within you?
Because ultimately, it's those personal connections, those stories woven into the fabric of our lives that make jewelry truly precious.
Beautifully said. And with that, we'll leave you to ponder the sparkle and the stories that surround us all.
Until next time.
Yes.
Keep exploring, keep questioning,
Absolutely.
and keep diving deep.